They say it is standard for a victim to discuss the assassination attempt. This would be a debriefing. A date for that interview has not been announced yet, though Trump has also vowed that he will be going back to the sites there to hold another rally in Butler, Pennsylvania. Pleased to bring in right now Senator Joni Ernst of Iowa. She is also a member of the Senate Armed Services Committee. Welcome and great to see you, Senator Ernst.
Oh, great to see you, Bianca. Thank you so much.
We're learning so much more about possibilities of what broke down when it comes to communications that day. Donald Trump truthed this over the weekend, saying he will be back. He's going to go to Butler to honor the victim there. As we know, the questions remain. Are you concerned at all that Donald Trump is heading back to that same scene there when there might be, still many remaining questions?
There are a lot of remaining questions, but am I concerned about President Donald Trump going back to Butler County? Absolutely not. This is an incredibly strong man, and he wants to celebrate the life of the firefighter that lost his life there on that day. He wants to as well acknowledge the other victims of the shootings, and God bless them on their recovery. But again, the signs of a very strong leader, and we would be blessed to have Donald J. Trump as our president again here in the United States. We need a strong leader, not a leader that exhibits weakness on the world stage, which is exactly what Kamala Harris would do should she ever become president of the United States.
And J.D. Vance has been actually taking a lot of attacks from the left. They're calling him weird, sort of a strange thing to say about, a woke administration here. But he took on Kamala directly. And this is what he said about her record. I want to play a little bit of J.D. Vance's comments from over the weekend in Minnesota here.
What has she done to question my loyalty to this country? I served in the United States Marine Corps. I went to Iraq for this country.
As someone who has also served and served bravely, that is something that, the left doesn't want to talk about, J.D. Vance's service to the nation. What do you make of his comments and how we will learn more about Kamala Harris's plan? She's not even campaigning today, Senator Ernst. It seems like everything is so calculated with her because, quite frankly, many think she has no record to stand on whatsoever.
Well, she doesn't. If you look at her time in the United States Senate, what bills were passed on a bipartisan manner that were authored by her? I can't recall any at all. But I would say with J.D. Vance, he has worked very hard for his home communities in Ohio. If you think about the train derailment that he addressed and President Biden and Vice President Harris did not address, he cares very deeply for his constituents. He cares very deeply for the United States of America, as JD has said. And one of the things that I admire so much about him as a fellow combat veteran is the fact that he did step up. He raised his right hand and he swore to defend this country. And he did so. And he did it honorably. He is an incredible man. He's bright. He is energetic. He will draw so many people into our party. I am so grateful that he decided to run as our vice presidential candidate. And he and President Trump are going to make an incredibly strong team as they lead our country, especially with his experience in the military. You will see that we will develop a very strong military, one that is not woke, as we have seen the civilian leadership under President Biden and Vice President Harris. He's great. And the rest of the United States will see that as he is out on the trail.